Hey you guys, Bubba Sawyer here. I'm going to kind of be doing like Leatherface Slaughter did in his video showing his testing his spark plugs, except this here is a compression tester which goes in the spark plug port. We're going to be doing some compression tests on some random old saws, not in any certain order. This one here is a Craftsman, this is High Performance. This is a 1971 Craftsman Roper. And there's a sticker here that come off the side of it. It says the 3.7 PS. They also made a red one, which Ricky Garrett has. You can check out his videos and see it. We're going to do a compression test of this old Craftsman Roper from the Craftsman Roper series. Here, got the compression tester here. Sorry, let me adjust this thing here. Coming loose. Ignore me in my sleep pants, but anyway, besides the point, here's the tester. Now we got this gauge here. Gonna do a compression test. Just do some strokes if you're trying to start it, but obviously it's not going to start because it doesn't have a plug in it. You pull it till you see this needle here stop. And you pull it like 3 extra times, and if this needle doesn't go up anymore, you know that's as much as compression it's got. This is a code compression test, by the way. Some are going to do some hot on some saws, but not this one. This is the code test. Now, I pre-tested this one because I just wanted, for the video. But, see, it's right at, I don't know if you can see, right at 90 pounds. Around 90 pounds. And then you press this little gauge like on a car tire, and then we're going to unscrew this. I'm going to stop the video. We're going to unscrew this, and I'm going to bring out the next saw. Next saw we got here is a Stihl 036. I'm going to be telling you about it while I'm getting this suited up to test. I've been trying to get this off a guy. He hasn't never made his mind up. I fixed 2 other saws. He's supposed to pay me with this saw. It's one size up from the 034. Not much of a difference, CC wise, I guess. But body style 034 stuff, and 036 stuff is interchangeable. Mufflers, covers, trigger handles, coil packs, rope covers, clutch covers, etc., etc. First time doing a compression test on this, so got a compression release right there. Well, you can't see the gauge, I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, you may gotta make sure this is pulled out, and of course start pulling it. I'm gonna have to drop start it. Or drop compress it, because its table here is kind of weak. This is right at 150 pounds. About what my part 2 saw is. So this one, like I said, is 150 pounds here. I'll take the camera off and let you see. Have to come out here in the lighting so you can see, but the gauge is, like I said, right at 150 pounds. Next saw coming up. Next saw we got here, my old Wood Shark, the one from Wood Shark back in the game. I put a new recoil spring in there, but there's the gauge. I'm not exactly sure the name of it right now, what the name brand is, but I got it at Otto's on. Come with all these little fits, and it's got the big rubber hose fitting, but I like this fitting. It's more durable and sturdy, but got all the little ones for, your little EZs and different things. But anyway, there's the gauge. It goes all the way up to 300 PSI, pounds per square inch. Every inch you pull, Let's get him booted up. I suggest you all getting one of these. For your saws, weed eaters, chainsaws, anything you got, I suggest that you all buy one of these. Because these is real handy dandy. Now, I want to tell you all that when you put this in here, make sure you don't cross thread it. Because if you do, you're going to ruin your compression tester. And you're going to possibly ruin your saw. You could re-bore it out, you know, and re-thread it. But I wouldn't really want to be something I want a chance. But anyway, I'd like to get this camera here where you can see the gauge go up here. Let me see if I can move you all around here on my tripod. But I want you to kind of get to see this gauge, because if you can, you can't see it there either. Just let me move him back over here. I'll let you see the gauge when it's completed. I want you to kind of see it going up, but then again, well, right there you can see. And like I said, you gotta make sure this little needle is pulled outward. Sometimes you gotta get it with pliers, but I got fairly little bit of a nail there, and I can get. But like I said, you get a firm grip on here. This one's a hot start, or a hot compression test. I mean, I put my hand on the muffler and it's fairly warm. Tell you that much. Pull him up. Now you see that gauge as it slowly rises. Well, this one's been ported. Now you notice that gauge is moved up to 150, and I'm going to turn it around here where I can watch it, and I'm going to see if it stays, you know, right there, and then that'd be the compression test of this one, the compression size, and pounds on that. Sorry guys, I got some stuff here falling everywhere. But this one's at 150. Remember, right in the middle is 150. So the old Woodshark one, my very first saw, like I said, I'll never get rid of this. Even though I want a Husky 455 Rancher, I wouldn't even trade this for a 455. Even though this is somewhat hard to start, but this is because this is ported. You have to sit there with about 2 or 3 minutes to get it going, but this thing's ported and I got everything turned up and stuff on it. And if you don't watch, sometimes you'll flood it. But all in all, this is a good saw. I'll go look around here and see if I can do something, find another saw. I'll use my 5200, do a quick test on it and let you all see about that. Okay, and just so you know, these things sticking here is for you to do like that and turn it, because you don't want to grip on there with no vice grips. I know a lot of you people wants to grab stuff with vice grips. Some things it's okay to grab another boat, but some stuff like this you don't want to grab with the vice grips, even though this is pretty durable. The vice grips, believe it or not, it puts pounds in. You know, some of them things, I'm not sure how many pounds, some of them I believe, now don't get me wrong now, not for sure, but I think some, well, I don't even want to say, but some of them I know they put out a lot of pounds. See, and I didn't reset this gauge, see, it's stuck at 150. You put it in here and pull on the saw, see, it holds pressure up in here, see, and I forgot to reset it, but I just did. If you didn't, see, and I would have pulled this, it would have went up to 300, and I'm not sure, there's some of the older saws might be that high of a compression, but, you know, I don't know, I'm just doing of my capability of what saws I know, but with the jibber jabber here, and get back to what I'm supposed to be doing. This is a cold compression test, by the way. I think the hot compression test is the same. It doesn't really, like, it's a couple notches up from, say, the 150 or whatever. But I forgot, I pre-tested this one twice yesterday, but I kind of forgot, you know. I went to birthday parties and whatnot, but besides the point. See, I just one stroke pulled the saw up to 90. Some older saws, you have to get 2 strokes pull. 2 stroke, oh, you know what I'm saying? But here we go. See, that recoil slip. Leatherface Slaughter knows about this. He's got one of these big pull-on saws. See, it's at 125. Damn, this thing's got compression. It jumped to 150 from 125. It's gone past 150. 152. One more pull. The gauge goes back and forth and then it bounces back. It's a spring gauge. But see, it's a little bit past 150, 151, 152. This has got 152 pounds of compression. Now this is good. It's about what you'll find in some of the new saws. Some of the compression. This is not got no leak in it nowhere. I let this compression gauge set overnight, and I bet you it went down just a little bit before the 150 notch. So this saw holds its compression. It barely loses, but you can expect that from the muffler and stuff. I'm going to look around and see if I can find something else here, and I'll get back with you. Got my pull on, how you want to say pulling, everybody calls it Pullman. People, they call it all kinds of stuff, but I reckon the correct pronunciation is pull on, like P-U-L-L -O-N, like you're pulling on your boots or whatnot. Let me find my gauge here and I'll get back with you. Not my gauge, my scrunch. Sorry guys for the short intermission. My little scrunch was outside on the little bench thing I got outside my door when I want to work out there. Just a little plastic toolbox thing. But sorry about not pre-taking this out. But I kind of want to make a long video. I don't really make that long of a video that much unless I'm either talking about something or not saw-wise, talking about something or whatnot. Now this is a hot compression test. You don't want to touch that muffler, it'll stick to your ass. It stuck to my leg the other day. I run it outside a bit. In my boxers, I run it on the end of the porch. It was early in the morning, you know. I was taking it, put it back in my room. Damn thing stuck to my leg. It put a pretty shiner on the leg there. It hurt for a little while, but you know, just a quick touch to it. It put an imprint of the muffler down the backside, I'll tell you that much. Now the gauge here, forgot that I can adjust my cam here. Overlook my shed. I haven't had time to clean it with work and such, but I forgot to reset the gauge again. Say you hear that letting air out. Don't mind the noise in the background if you can hear it. My dad's pressure washing his stuff off. But anyway, pulling here. So you put a full stroke. One full stroke, put it up at 61. Pull it again, put it up at 90. Pull it again, 95. Pull it again, 120. So this pull on here, 306 245A parts, 120. Now people say, you know, well, when you do a code compression test, it shows 90. But here's the 120, and you kind of expect that out of this saw because this is a 70s model. This Craftsman Roper, the 3.7 whatever like Ricky Garrett has, if I believe correctly, when I did the compression test on it, it was showing 90 at code. Is it a coincidence? I think not. I think these saws like this are code natured, so I do some adjustments on this, you know, and then I took apart and the little. Let me get a car up here. Got one that's open. There, but I don't have one open right on hand. But you know, inside there, Leatherface Slaughter, Ricky Garrett, and some of y'all that take saws apart know that little screen that's inside the top or the bottom of the car, but I can't remember which one. The little screen is about the size of a head of a racer. You know, you have to take a little needle and pull out. Well, that had dirt and grime in it. Had the stuff it's like on this little XL12. This little, had a little wood grit and stuff down in there. About a little, it wasn't much in there. I guess there's enough grit in there probably to go on the very tip of this, but you know, I believe that's what was contributing to it. But anyway, this is 120 pounds on this saw right here, and this is the saw I'm going to be using for Halloween with my 74 costume. Hopefully I'll have videos of that up. But I'm not sure how many minutes we're at here, but it's 120 pounds. And sometime or another I'm going to change this thing here. It looks, the pull rope handle kinda. It's kinda got like a little gnaw spots right in there. I don't know. Like a dog might have gnawed it, but it was like it when I got it. Off of Volkswagen Beetle Boy. Montana McAllister, aka Eurotrash McAllister from Facebook. Shout out to him. Shout out to the guys on the firewood cutting group page. They helped me out, giving me the exact adjustments of the book. I may try to get the book off of him. He has this big book, and he's also got one of these, the SA model, for sale for 75 bucks, including whatever the shipping will be, the cheapest one. But anyway, besides the point, this is my compression test of a few of my saws. You know, I got see, I got saws hanging up over there. Got saws down there. Got saws there. Got this whole big bench up here full of stuff. But I just picked out a few, like it wasn't in any random order. But I want to thank you guys for watching my channel. Like, subscribe, favorite, all that jazz. And thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come.